My God, what's good? What's up? It's been a long time. Uh, it's been forever. I feel like. Um, but let's just back up a little bit. Let me tell you why I'm here. We're back with a fresh, new, revamped Motivational Monday. We're gonna call it Motivational Church. And basically, I just kind of put together the podcast and the Motivation Monday. The Motivation Monday was so pure, so raw. That 1 minute video for me to speak to the world, what was on my mind that specific day, to try and help out anyone in the world who wanted to hear the message for that day. But then the podcast was also a weekly thing where we had a longer conversation, 25, 30, 45 minutes with a guest, you know what I'm saying? But now I feel like I need more time. The Motivation Monday, the 1 minute's not enough. The podcast, yeah, that's dope, but it's not raw. You're not seeing the emotions on our face. You just peeping the voices in the microphones. Here on Motivational Church, you're gonna get real raw emotion for more than a minute. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know. Depends on how we get the ball rolling with this. But it's 2021. COVID, deaths, jobless, money, things like that. We gotta discuss, because it's been crazy. I'm here in my new beautiful home. I love it. It's been crazy for me, I had to lock in, and that's what we're here to talk about. Today's Motivation Monday, Motivational Church, I guess you could say, is insight on 2021. The importance of goal setting, strategies and plans for your year. I've learned over time that it's important to have a plan, a schedule, and to goal set. Just start with goal setting. I think when you goal set and you write down your little plans, like in a little journal, on a calendar, something, that way when you fall off track, you're able to get back on track. You have that source of inspiration to where you can be like, okay, let's go back to here. This is what we need to accomplish for this, Goal setting, I think it's really good personally for mental health. I feel like that when you are struggling, you're like, okay, this was my goal in the first place, And sometimes as humans, we get knocked off the road all the time and we just start thinking about other things. Life happens, it's the world, it's crazy. For instance, like COVID, when COVID struck everyone in the world, it took the nation by storm. No one was aware of that. No one thought that was really coming. So no one was technically really prepared for that. But when you're goal setting and you have a plan or a strategy for what you want to do in your productive, like in your career, sports, life, relationships, you have that piece of paper to go back to, and I think it's really important. And it's actually helped me a lot to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm able to do this right now. That's how PGR is still existing right now, because when those times when I was falling off, or I got too big-headed, or I wasn't inspired enough, I was able to be like, okay, this is why we're doing it, In the past 5 years, I've went through 25 journals. I have that. I have all journals. I can literally show you them all. From page 1 to 150, they're all filled out or ripped out or whatever I did with them. But I filled them all out because I'm always goal setting, I'm texting Matt, I'm texting my friends, my family. Yo, this is what we need to get done for the week. This is our monthly goals, weekly goals, yearly goals, That's really important. So I truly advise you guys to start goal setting, whether it's something you start really small, you got your monthly goals, then you got your yearly goals. But you need to be goal setting, especially this year. When you think about what has happened last year, we just went through a crazy March, April, May, June. March, what is that? March, April. I don't know. 9 months, right? 9 months. From March to December, bro, we were on thin ice. And when I say we, I mean the nation. I mean every human, even your pro athletes, your actors, your artists, your singers, whatever, your icons. Bieber, Travis Scott, man, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, our favorite people on the planet were scared, just like us, just like you're normal human being, some of your best friends, a lot of people lost people due to this, what I'm saying? A lot of people are homeless due to this. And so I think the importance of goal setting this year is to make sure that you find a way to resurface yourself to the ground, and then we go above and beyond. We lost one of the most important people to the planet. He's bigger than basketball. He's bigger than a pair of shoes at the mall. He has shaped, built all the other words, bro, you can think of my entire life. That's why PGR exists, because of Kobe. It's why a lot of people do certain things, shooting things in the trash can. Kobe. Things that are going to last forever, a legacy. He's built a legacy into the world. Whether you play sports or you don't, man was a genius in all aspects of life. And it sucks that I never got to meet him, but what I'm trying to say is that with losing him, it opened my eyes a lot that you don't get a lot of birthdays. And we can sit here and we can cry and we can slack and we can say, oh, life isn't fair. But man, life isn't fair for a lot of people, Life and death are going to come, like death is inevitable. You're not running from it. But I think to get the most out of your life and to make sure when it is your time to go, you're goal setting, you're planning your whole life out, That's how you get the most out of your life. If you're not living, then you're not living, And if you're not goal setting, then you're not living, because then you're just going through days of you're just afloat. You're like, okay, we'll do this day. Well, okay, maybe this day. And you just wait around for things to happen to you, And me and the whole Get Right staff, all of our dogs, man, we're dogs, we're sharks, we're go-getters. Every single day we got something planned out, literally every single day. We went ghost for a reason, so we could come back and do things like this and have season 10 drop and tons of other things that I can't even mention, bro, because we're ready to take the world by storm, especially after having a really good first year, an okay second year. The third year was a lot better, and this year is a lot better. But we want year 5 to be like we're untouchable, And the only way you do that is by goal setting. And I think, actually I know, just through my own life, when I goal set, I accomplish a lot of things, You might not even accomplish everything on your list, but I promise you're gonna accomplish most of it, because you're dedicated, you're ambitious to be like, okay, what's on my journal for this week? What's on my planner for the next month? What do we need to accomplish by blah, blah. For the people who are like social media influencers, okay, we need to have gained 500 followers in a week, Those are goals. And when you have those goals, you go then you go back and you start planning, okay, how am I going to make sure I get 500 followers? So then that becomes your strategy. You're like, okay, we need to be posting 2 or 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? This hashtag, yada, yada, whatever your career, your profession, or whatever it is for you in your life. But that's how it works. So first, you got to goal set, then you got to plan, and then you got to strategize, And then at the end of it, you have this thing that you just accomplished. So I think goal setting, planning, and strategizing this year are the most important things. Like, even if you accomplish nothing, like it just doesn't, for some reason doesn't work for you this year, you need to be goal setting. And that means something's working, So I'm going to end you off with this quote, man. This quote. If you are not motivated after what has happened in 2020, then you are not built for this life. I'm going to say it one more time. If you are not motivated after what has happened in 2020, then you are not built for this life. No need to explain it. It's a done deal. It's a wraps. I'm out of here. I'm going to see you guys next Monday. And you know the vibes. We out. What's good? You know the vibes, man. Hope you guys liked that video. If you liked it and you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. You know what I'm saying? Got all the heat coming for you soon. To get your merch, you shop pgr.shop. We do got some gems in there for you, so make sure you check us out and follow the Instagram page.